This is, I guess, a great story of how I got some mojo back in the relatively recent past. So I'm being a full-time working mom and having a kid on the spectrum and all those things, it kind of fell to the wayside for a while. And then I found this cool place called Unity Minneapolis. Really cool thing was they had a choir. So I joined the choir like ASAP, and instant community, instant group of friends, amazing, and amazing leadership from our choir director and our music director, that's Judy Venara and Lori Dokken. They're professional musicians, and they were doing some vocal workshops. So you end up doing two songs and do a performance. And that was really challenging for me because I hadn't done solo vocal work for a long time, but really fun. I love to perform. Performance is a piece of my mojo. And I had a theater background too. So when you're doing vocals solos, you're combining that acting piece with the musicianship. So it's really fun. So I did a song called But the World Goes Round. And it's a belting song, and I've never been known as a belter. So it was a real challenge. And the song itself, I think, is about mojo because it talks about, yeah, things are going to be great and then things are going to be crappy. You're not in good voice today. I'd rather not. Oh, okay, I'll try it. All right. Wait, twist my arm. Sometimes you're happy, and sometimes you're sad, but the world goes round. Sometimes you lose every nickel you had, but the world goes round. How's that? Mitchell. Help me, I think I'm falling in love again. Lori didn't know at the time, but that was like completely different style, completely different technique. A lot of fun to do, a lot of fun. And I guess the other thing I'd say, as a pianist with piano as my main focus, I often got relegated to the accompaniment. Sharon wants to sing. So to be able to shine this way with my voice was really fun. And to not have to play the piano. Lori was playing the piano. It was great. Oh. I started taking some lessons from Judy Venara, some private lessons. She said, well, you're building this book of songs that you're learning. Why don't you do a show? I said, okay. Sure. And I put together a set list, and there's a little piano bar at a bar in St. Paul, had a packed house. And Judy did some backup vocals, and it was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying to get up in front of a huge group of people who all know you and sing for 45 minutes or whatever it lasted. I think it was about that long. But I did it. It was so much fun. And maybe that's a piece of mojo too. It's not comfort. Not necessarily, it's about stretching. And when you can stretch outside of your comfort zone and do something you weren't sure you could, that is so empowering. Really interesting is the work that I did there. I also did another show, I think 2 years later, with a good friend of mine. We had a shared showcase and did songs together. The more you do it, the more comfortable you are. What you need to do to prepare to feel comfortable, to know that you've got this, because it's everything's memorized. What if I forget the words? What if I come in wrong? And there's all of this. Okay, what do I need to do? How do I have to be methodical to learn, and then to have it come off well? And I think that's also translated into other areas of my life, to feel more confidence. My day job is I'm a project manager, so I run big survey research projects. And I'm constantly leading meetings, doing presentations, working with auditors for some of our programs. And having been through a successful experience of being a performer, being in front of people, feeling confident, I think that's carried over into my business life too. And every time you do it, it gets a little easier. So now I'm not as terrified about singing in front of people.